Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock on the Road. I'm at 66 Unique Antiques up in Nashville, Michigan. I'm going to show you around a little bit. I'm back in the back of the store, and I'm looking at a really nice collection of tools. This is a Stanley Miter Box. Now that's not that uncommon to find Stanley Miter boxes. Finding one with the rods and the leg for the rod, the clamps, all the bits and pieces, that is unusual. And the saw is in good shape too. $59. Not a bad price. There's another one down here. That one is $36. It's a newer model, but it's mounted on a really nice stand, just like the one I have for mine. So you can clamp it to your workbench. That one's $36. Then we've got Miller's Falls number 14, which is about the same size as Stanley number 5. Stanley number 4. And another number 4. And a Sergeant. Sergeant made a good brand of plane. This is one of their lower models, but it's still a good plane. Then we have Sergeant, Stanley, Hercules. That's an unusual model. Stanley number 3. They're all right at retail, but that's a good indication that they're being sold by a guy who knows his business. Now this Hawes brass body plane is something I've never seen. It's not a fancy one, but it's solid brass. And the handle is dovetailed in. I've never seen one like that. Miller's Falls, Stanley, Lakeside. This Lakeside 4.5. That's a heavy duty one. That corresponds to the Stanley 4.5. There's a Stanley number 36. No, that's the price. It's a Stanley number 5 for $36. Several distance saws, all of them with straight blades. Not a warped, crooked one in the bunch. Nice draw knife. Oh, and we've got a 20% off sale going on today. I bet Scout Crafter would have a ball here. Down here on the floor is a Blacksmith Vise for $50. The screw works, it's in good shape. That is unusual as the dickens. Now, what do we have hidden down here? Kind of unusual. Expensive, but it's rare, so it's probably why the price is up. I've never heard of that brand of plane, though. And this is something that I'm kind of a collector of. Simplex railroad jack. But that one's as big as my biggest, and I don't need another one. Stanley number 5, Stanley number 605. That's a bedrock plane. How many of you knew that was a barbed wire stretcher before I showed you? Booth 39. Oh, that's a neat old brace. It's a fray. This is the ones that they put together with a pewter band on it. They split the handles and then put it over the top and put a pewter band on it to hold it together. Yeah, if you're into old planes and want to find them all in one spot, it'd be worth the trip. This is a Craftsman-made slitting knife. Couple of Scout Crafter jobs there. This one is really nice. I don't think this one's going to be for sale anymore. main bore. Full set. That's a radiator funnel turned into a light, kind of unique. Now that is a part of a powered saw. Somebody has turned it into a powered saw at least. Cool old apple press. If you want to make your own cider or applejack, that's a good way to start. And that's Louie's tool kit. It's got its hammer, a couple of chisels, and an auto-tune gauge kit. He's all set to fix anything. That's a tool kit for Louie. Hammer, chisels, wrench, screwdriver, and an auto-tune gauge kit. He's ready to fix anything when he has that. Carpenter square. Now that is a part of a powered saw. Somebody has turned it into a powered saw at least. Cool old apple press. If you want to make your own cider or applejack, that's a good way to start. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Mike's got a really nice place. He also has a YouTube channel called 66 Unique Antiques.